There, everybody, here I am again. This is my homemade router table. I made it with a Ryobi router. MDF top right here. Everyone makes it their own special way. I put my own little spin on it and used a few ideas from everyone. Took that little black plate off the top of here, and I had Lowe's cut me down to size a nice piece of plexiglass here. It was about the same thickness as that plate that's on the router. Where is it? There it is, over there. Little thingy near my saw. But this works nice. I can put the tool in here and undo the chuck. And best of all, I can see it, so I don't have to literally pull the router up and out anymore. Here I got my little adjustable fence. It's a little tight, but you see what I mean here? It works. They make this tape measure type stuff. It's not really tape measure, but I guess it's made out of plastic. Adhesive. You know, it's got metric and standard measurements on it, and it's nice. I'm going to put a piece along here, put a piece along there, just so that way I can get this fence exactly straight. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to fire this up. Doing it the hard way right now. See this light switch right here? It's not hooked up, but what I plan to do is plug the router directly into that outlet back there. Well, when I put one in, I should say. And I'm going to run power from this switch right here to that. And then when this flip up switch here turns that on, the router will kick on. And it's got like one of those cool little locks too. See, push it, lock the trigger. But I want to do something along the lines of flipping it on and off with the switch. I think it'll be much safer than putting my hand under there, and it'd just be a lot easier. But just make a little groove here just to kind of give you an idea of what I've got. And I'm not trying to make it perfect. Just got a little piece of scrap board here that I'm going to toss. So I'm going to turn this puppy on. Lock the trigger. Run his board across it. Nice straight line. A little bit of dust in there, I can blow that. And I'm going to make a few more little adjustments here and there, but I mean, overall, this thing works fairly well. And I'm happy with it. Just want to get the electrical done, so I don't have to sit there and constantly reach under there and turn that on and off. That way, I really don't like it. And also, too, I made the shop vac port. It seems to work fairly well. Doesn't kick up nearly as much dust when I have that plugged in and on, but I feel like going through the trouble of hooking it up right now. And got my little screw for the wrench for it. Although I think I'm going to end up using it's a regular crescent wrench. You really got to finagle this thing in and out of there to get it to do what it's got to do, and I don't want to deal with that. But other than that, that's pretty much it. A couple little adjustments. I'm going to fill these holes here. And this is like the third backstop that the piece is made, so I'm going to fill those holes and wax it. Actually, wax, I learned at my job, really makes a big difference. You wax a piece of wood and you'll slide that board across there real nice. It doesn't want to hang up and moves a lot more freely. And the same thing here with the MDF. Can actually wax out as well, from what I've learned. And it makes a big difference. So, oh, the other thing, can't really see under here. But this plexiglass here, you want this the perfect height as the MDF. You don't want it too high. You don't want it too low. Because what will happen is as that board's going across, it'll bind up over here or bind up over here, and it won't even make it onto there. And then you won't get an even groove. So what I learned in another video, I don't recall the guy who did it, but I like to give him the credit for it. He put a couple little screws here under all the corners. There's two more there too, and I'm going to put one here, here, here. And you can just kind of fine tweak them. You can raise that plexiglass, you can lower it, whatever it takes to get it to where you need it to be, to where your boards don't hang up on you. And it was a nice trick that he showed me. So other than that, this is just about done. Other than the waxing, once I get the electrical wired into that switch here, I think I'm going to paint this a nice shop gray or something like that. And then also, this here used to be my router table, but I don't like it nearly as much as this. And I made my little holder for some of my bits. So I'll probably do something a little bit differently on here for that, so I can put them all. And I'll probably put a base down there on the bottom for my handheld router and a few of the other tools. I think I'm going to put a little drawer in there too, because I got this set over here. Pretty nice set my father gave me, Craftsman. Nice bits. But yeah, with that being said, that's it for this one. And expect for me to put another video up as I do my updates on it and do my fine tweaking. But I was just so excited to get home today and mess around with this. I haven't lived at my house in 4 months. I'm over here in Panama City, Florida, which, as you may have heard on the news, we pretty much got destroyed by Hurricane Michael. So my house is in the stages of being put back together. So every other couple of days or so I come over here, play around, and it makes me feel happy, and that's a good thing. So with that being said, I'm going to sign off, and next couple of days, couple of weeks or so, I'll put the part 2 of this up, and we'll run some boards through here and I'll show you how it works. Have a good day, everybody.